Signal Podcast. The Bad Signal Podcast. The Bad Signal Podcast. The Bad Signal Podcast.
Welcome to the Bat Signal episode 5?
I don't know.
6? 5 or 6?
One of them.
One of them. Anyways, this is one of our episodes. We are now rolling. Today on the podcast, we have my... We have my older sister on the podcast today. We have Keshia Obin here with us tonight.
Hello!
Make some noise. I am wearing this. It is, what day is it today? May 4th. May the 4th be with you. To any Star Wars fans out there. And I am wearing this jersey in the late wake of what could have been our playoff season. And Bonnie's going to try to check on here. And you know what? Loyal to the oil for life, okay, is what I say. So I'm going to wear it anyways. Okay. Oh, start second.
Am I supposed to riff on that?
Yeah. You're like, when do I jump in?
speak?
It's like the, Okay, I've got a real question for you.
Alright, what do you want to know?
So, as my older sister, there was a lot, I would say a majority of my life was you wanting nothing to do with me.
That's not true.
When did I become someone you wanted to hang out with?
Probably when you turned 18 at least.
At least by then.
I don't know. We were 7 years apart.
Yes.
So when I was 14 and wanted to hang out with my friends, you were 7. So yeah, I didn't want anything to do with you. But I'd say like 18. Once you graduated, then I'd say that's when we got close.
I would
you
agree.
Were like
Even
we were
when
the
I was
same lifestyle to
Yes,
some extent.
yeah.
Before that, you were literally an infant, and I was a teenager.
I would agree. I would say even like 16, I would say I started coming, like when I got like a week off from school for something, I would come and stay
High
with
school,
you. Yeah,
just once you were a little more of age.
that's true.
Yeah, I would say 16 for you.
So, in a perfect world, you become a Nepo sibling and have the perfect lifestyle. What would you do with such opportunities? Would you be more of a like stay at home, I don't gaff, or are you like trying to feed off of my nepotism?
That's a great question.
Because you are insanely talented, and I think there's a lot of different parts of media that you could control as a medium, but I don't know if you necessarily have the want to even do such a thing.
I'm not like I don't want
You're
any
just
part of
talented
the
and you don't even...
spotlight.
Yeah.
I think I would take the freedom of being a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
You'd maybe give me a little allowance, I
Yeah.
wouldn't work so much, and then I could just do different like art things.
Yeah.
I think I would just take time off to do random paint. Maybe I'd start sewing again.
Designing and
Yeah,
like the
I
whole...
don't think I would use it to like launch a platform of any kind because I'm just not that person
That's what I
that
mean.
wants
That
to have
wants
any
to-
interaction with the spotlight. But yeah, I would use it to just have more time to do my things that I like to do.
I love that. What do you think our biggest difference is?
That you like to be in the spotlight and
Yeah,
do
that's
things.
true. I would say that's
And
like
just
the
like
basis of-
social life in
Yes.
general, I think.
I would agree. I think like the whole like foundation of me wanting the spotlight and wanting to be like,
Yeah.
and I'm more like extroverted and
I've had like one good friend for 10 years. You have like, I've always been like, I don't understand how my sister has so many friends. Me and Kathleen walking into your birthday party, we're like, she knows this many people. Me and Kathleen, it's just the two of us. I've always just had one friend that I'm close to.
But I think
not
that
social.
says like also a lot about who you are. The fact that you're someone who's like capable of having a long-standing friendship and like loving someone through different parts of.
I'm a super loyal good friend to
Yes.
like, but I don't have the capacity for very much.
You've got other things on the go. So, you are obviously, I would say, the longest standing like role model of my life. Is there anyone that you would consider yours to be?
Yeah, for sure, our Auntie Adja.
Yes. Okay, that's the difference between us. I say aunt.
You say aunt?
I say aunt.
She's not an aunt, though. I feel like aunt is like Aunt Agatha. You know, like an old lady.
May she rest in power.
May she rest in power.
May she
But like an older lady. Adja's only 12 years older than me.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is
I know,
5
I didn't
years
know why.
bigger than our difference. Like, we're pretty close in age comparatively, so she was always just like...
Especially when you were...
like a cool older person in my life, not like an aunt, like an auntie.
She's an auntie.
Like my
That's true.
young auntie.
When I'm like comparing the two, I do agree that she'd be an auntie. I've just never said that about anybody. I'm just always aunt.
Yeah, it's the white in you, I guess. But yes, her for sure. She's a bad bitch.
She is like, I would say she's my top two between like the two of you guys, especially considering she is someone who like, I would say I get a lot of my ambition from her.
Yeah.
And like, she is someone with like the hardest drive, and like, she's also just like insanely smart and like could get anything she wanted.
And like a no bullshit person.
Yes.
Which I love.
She's the definition of girl stand up.
It sucks to be on the other end of it sometimes.
Yeah, because she is someone that will give you
she'll call
like,
you out
love.
100%. Yeah. Call you out, give you tough love, but you're always better for it in the end. So I respect the hell out of that, and I'm so not a no bullshit. I'm a let me accept the bullshit.
Yeah. You are a very like, but like you are like such an understanding person that I think that.
Yes, but I'm not.
You do accept. We accept the love we think we deserve.
It's not just that. I'm not as outspoken, I guess.
Yes. Okay.
So I just let shit slide, whereas she doesn't let anything slide, and I respect the hell out of that.
What's something you've had to teach yourself?
Oh, I didn't think that much about this. Okay.
I did give her a forewarning that I was going to ask her this because I wanted her to have a good answer.
What did I have to teach myself? I mean, a lot. Oh, you know what? What I was just saying about being outspoken.
Yes.
Because compared to like 10 years ago, graduating high school, I would not speak up for myself at all. Okay. At all. Or just like had a hard time interacting with strangers in any capacity. And I think I had to teach myself to stand up for myself and also just like speak up and not be afraid to have my opinion in a room. I think part of that serving really kind of threw me into it, where you had to be okay with talking to strangers. Now I'm really good at it. I can choose the hell out of people.
You are incredible at your job. Keshia is a world-renowned bartender.
Okay, I'm a bartender.
She's a bartender who's won a lot of competitions.
I won one competition in a hotel. Okay.
Let me gas you up.
I won one competition. I am very good at my job, though.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay, there we go.
I make great drinks. I'm very good at my job. And that took a lot of time, but I had to teach myself how to be okay talking to people and like asking questions and feeling comfortable hanging out. Sometimes I get over it really quick because I'm not really a people person. So the hard thing about bartending is you don't really get to escape. So there's a line in the sand where I'm like, I don't really want to talk to you anymore. And I have to kind of dip out. But for the most part, yeah.
Someone's calling my name.
Yeah, I gotta go do something far away from here.
I gotta close up soon.
Yes.
What would you say is your signature, do you have a signature drink at work?
No.
I think you would be anything with spicy bitters in it.
Yeah, I'm a bitter girl. Not so much spicy.
Okay.
Like my favorite drink to drink is a mezcal Negroni.
Okay.
It's smoky, it's bitter, it's so good.
I was gonna say, this is pretty bitter.
But like we do a lot of dealer's choices where I work, and I'm very good at making a drink if someone gives me parameters.
Okay.
Like if they say I want something bitter with tequila or whatever, I'm usually pretty good at just like throwing. That's why I was good in that competition, because it was just like mystery box.
We were given ginger. That's so much more impressive too than having to like.
We were given like ginger and blueberries, and I made something awesome. Yeah. Because I'm good at like once I see the flavors, and I can just be like, bang, bang, bang. Yeah. I'll check your vibe. I think you'd like this.
You're just such a creatively like outgoing person in the sense of like it overflows into like multiple avenues. Like I feel like you just have the brain for like the arts in general, you know?
Sometimes. I'm not as creative maybe as I'd like to be, but I think part of it's because I don't like push myself as much as I could.
As much of a challenge. What have you made peace with?
Oh my god.
This is too real for you.
That's really heavy. What? Do you want me to talk about that? What have I made
you don't
peace
have,
with?
you genuinely do not have to talk about. No is a complete sentence. She does not have to talk about anything she doesn't want to talk about. I want to make that clear.
I want to make that clear. With a lot of things, for sure.
Okay.
Do one that all right. Let me just throw some shit out there.
I talk a lot on the. I'm not gonna push you any which way, but I will say I'm very comfortable with being vulnerable on the phone.
I don't know how weird I should get right now. I've made peace with that I don't have a very good relationship with my dad. That's not like bad. Let me not say that if you're listening, Hope Obin.
There's no way Hope Obin gives a shit about my podcast.
We're not close by any means, and I've made peace that we're never going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I've made peace with, I don't know. That's the main one, I guess. I was going to talk about. Never mind, we're just going to cut that. All right, drop it there.
That's where we're, you know what, yeah. That's where we're sitting this. Okay, you and our mom read the most out of anyone in the entire world. What's the worst book you've ever read?
I don't know. I read some bad ones.
Yeah.
Usually that mom recommends. There's this, it was called The Wives. And there was like one wife. Her name is Wednesday. And then at the end of the story, you find out that because she's in a polygamous relationship and her day is Wednesday, but she like goes crazy and then is trying to stalk it's the one that comes to my head because it was so bad.
It's called The Wives?
It's called The Wives. I don't know who the author is.
Do not read.
I know Mom gave it to me and I hated it.
Okay. Don't kill me for saying this. A millennial.
I am a zillennial. Thank you very much.
I knew she was gonna
I'm
say
a
that.
cusper.
She's a cusper.
What do you mean?
Regardless. I
relate to both, okay?
Okay, whatever. I always see millennials getting asked a question of like, worst fashion trend, blah, blah, blah. I have one of yours.
If you say Uggs or juicy suits, I'm gonna be pissed.
Nope.
Because I love them both.
I don't have a juicy suit. I'm not flush with cash as you are.
I have 3 sets of juicy pants.
Yeah.
Flush with
cash. Do you regret the 2014 eyebrows?
Oh my god, are you kidding me? That was the worst decision of my life. And the worst part, so yes, I drew them on heavy.
Yes.
But then we were driving to Pemberton Music Festival in 2014.
Okay.
And for some reason, in the car, we slept in the car on the way there, and in the morning, I plucked them, my real eyebrows.
Yeah.
So tiny.
Just because you were like...
I don't know. I thought I should get... I don't know. I don't know what my reasoning is, but I plucked them so small. They looked insane that I had no choice but to keep, like, doing the brow on top. Yeah. And then it was just a consistent disaster. Yeah, that's the worst thing I ever did to my face.
Yeah, the 2014 eyebrows were intense.
That's really sad.
And I just remember looking at like your grad photos and your prom pictures, so even at the time as a child, being like, "What are we doing with those?"
They were really embarrassing.
Sharpie ass.
Yeah, I don't know. They were thick. I thought that's what we were doing. You don't
maybe at the time
you don't always have to do what the people are doing.
Go away.
That's your lesson there.
Where is the most random place you've ever done a popper? And is it the McDonald's drive-thru as you were working?
I was sick. I don't know. The very first time I took a popper was behind the wheel.
That's...
So
we do not support that on this podcast.
I took a lot of poppers behind the wheel, but the very first one was on our way. Also, Pemberton, good week.
Good week.
But that was the very first time I took one. Mackenzie passed me the popper bong while I was driving. We were like not even in Jasper yet from Hinton, and I was like, "Whoa, this is fun."
You crazy bitch. That's why you've been in so many car accidents.
That's not. I never got into a car accident stoned.
Okay.
I've only been in 2.
Thank you for saying that on
Actually,
camera.
that might not be. Let's stop there. I might have gotten in one. The bad one.
Would you take Jay-Z back if he cheated on you?
Oh my god, obviously.
Her answer is obviously. You know how fucked up that is?
It's Jay-Z.
If Jay-Z cheated on her.
Okay, same scenario though.
Yeah.
Like
scenario.
I'm Beyonce, and
Yeah.
we were together for so long,
Yeah.
and he's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And he's so remorseful as he was.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna take him back. He's Jay-Z.
What's the main album? What was his, like, Lemonade?
Oh, 444.
Okay.
Or 444. He talks about it. That's why Jay-Z is my...
Yes.
That's my
okay.
number
Speaking
one
of Jay-Z,
salute.
her number one artist is Jay-Z.
Because he is consistent.
Okay.
Like, if you think of 90s rappers,
Yes.
if they put anything out in the 2000s, it's fucking garbage. Eminem's albums, garbage. They don't make good music anymore.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, 444 was a phenomenal album. It's so good. He's remorseful. He's writing this album, like, to save his family. And it's quality
He's writing it
rap.
to save his family.
Yeah, of course I would take that guy back. Are you kidding me? That's my goat.
Don't talk shit on
Don't
Jay-Z.
question anything
Do not
about
talk
that.
Jay-Z. Okay. What is your go-to McDonald's order? We're a heavy McDonald's household for those of you who don't know watching the pod.
Most of us work there.
Yeah. All of us.
Oh,
my
yeah, you
parents
did too.
my parents met at a McDonald's. My mom had no help, like daycare or anything, so she would be the general manager at McDonald's, set my sister up in a high chair, and be working.
When I was like 7 years old,
Yeah.
I was pouring the drinks for the drive-thru. I was putting all the burritos in the queuing oven for breakfast. I was working at like
She was
7 at
working at
McDonald's.
7. My first McDonald's job, and only actually, was at 12 years old. I would clean the play place. I
I did that too.
Yeah, we all did that at 12. And then I got fired because someone from corporate found out.
Really?
Because you're not allowed to.
What?
Yes.
We all did that. I didn't
Yes,
know you weren't
I know.
allowed.
I'm
That's
the last-
crazy.
I'm the last.
Interesting. There was a rumor that I was conceived at McDonald's, so that's how
terrible.
deep our trauma runs to McDonald's.
She was conceived in the bathroom.
But my McDonald's
hilarious.
order is a sweet chili junior chicken.
Yes.
With small fries. Sometimes Sprite. I switch between Sprite and iced tea, and always a sweet and sour sauce because I love sweet and sour sauce for my fries. If someone else orders for me and forgets the sweet and sour sauce, it like takes my day from a 10
I would
to
never.
a 2. I get pissed.
My big one used to be, I'm not so much anymore. I can eat the fries like just plain if I have to, but I used to be crazy with the McChicken sauce. Like just the mayo.
Chicken sauce is good.
It's really good. I'm a sweet chili junior chicken, but I'm also gonna order for me like a double cheeseburger.
Nice. When I worked there and was smoking a lot of weed, then I would get a junior chicken, and we had Monterey Jack cheese. So I get it with bacon, Monterey Jack cheese, and sweet chili sauce.
Oh.
It was so good.
Oh.
And then a Smartie McFlurry with like 10 shakes of Smartie because I was making it myself.
I would be big into like you know how they used to have like the Cinnabon, like
the Cinnamelts.
Yeah, the Cinnamelts.
I
That's
love
what it was.
those. Yeah,
Those were really good. I used to get those every time.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Okay, what do you think the worst family fight we've ever been in is? Not necessarily me and you, but like you and someone.
Me and Mom.
I remember this one time you guys were fighting and you were looking for your keys to leave because you were fighting, and she found them and she threw them at you because she found them and she was like, yeah, go.
I don't even remember. Oh, it started with vacuuming, I think.
Yeah.
She was pissed that I was vacuuming lazily, and I was like, why am I even vacuuming? It's Sunday. These Salman and Lila don't have to vacuum.
Yeah.
Why should I be vacuuming?
I'm
we
like
got
10.
into a huge fight.
No, I'm younger than
No,
that.
yeah, you're probably younger than that.
I'm way younger than that.
And
Because
I was
as
probably
soon
14, so you were probably 7. Maybe I was 15.
Also, the older I got, it was not nearly, I will have to say, as bad for you. Like, it was so much worse for you because I had Solomon in my age range.
Yeah.
So, like, you would vacuum and mop the house every weekend. And, like, all the chores. And me and Solomon got to split them evenly.
Right. Eventually.
When
I was doing them, you weren't even doing them.
Yes. Once I got old enough, that baton did get passed down.
Yes, we were fighting about vacuuming, and she tried to take my phone away, and I wouldn't give it to her, and it was like this stupid brand. It was like a fake BlackBerry with a red back. They used to call 911 all the time at school by accident.
One time, Keshia was babysitting me and my brother, and she accidentally called 911, and they came to the house, and they had to wake my brother up, and he was like, "The police are here."
And I was like, it was an accident. I didn't even know I called. But anyway, she was trying to take my phone, and we literally wrestled in the kitchen floor for my cell phone. I wouldn't let her have it. That was the worst by far. But, you know, I've apologized since.
It wasn't all... Okay, whatever.
Whatever. It was mostly me being a bratty piece of shit teenager.
Yeah, as we all were. The one that always comes to mind that you apparently don't even remember, my family once got into our most, like, full family, all 5 sides against each other, about Chinese food when we were staying with my mom's family in Altona, Manitoba. And there was no Chinese food there, and that's all my dad wanted to eat. And him and my mother, and then all of me and my sister and my brother, we were, like, in the, what's it called?
The RV?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, I trauma block a lot of things. I don't remember this one.
But I remember they got out of the car to start, like, actually, like, yelling at each other. And then Solomon was like, "We should leave." And I was like, "And go where? We're on the side of the road in Manitoba." Yeah. He was like, "We should take our own stance." And I was like, "Okay, buddy."
What's your stance? Chinese food or no?
Yeah. Okay. Who do you think you're most alike in our family?
Probably Mom, honestly.
Really?
Maybe not.
I don't think so.
I don't think anybody.
I think Ava...
What do you think?
I don't think I feel like...
Maybe Solomon?
I was going to say Solomon for you. The only thing is, like, our family, all 5 of us are, like, so individualistic that I think it's a little hard to, like, pinpoint exact points because we're all like, when provoked, weird. We're pretty weird. We're pretty out there in our own endeavors, and we're all pretty, like, aggressive when pointed at each other.
Challenged.
Yes.
Yeah. That's true.
But I would say you're a lot like Solomon. I think you guys share a lot of, like, similar qualities in the way that you approach, like, other people.
We're both quieter.
Yeah.
Until, like, we feel like we need to not be.
Yes. I think you guys are both,
you
like...
and Mom and Ralph are, like, quick to speak up quicker.
Yeah.
And I just, like, chill and observe until I'm like, actually, you're wrong. And, like, let me tell you why.
Honestly, I feel like our family is so, like... I would say the majority of us are very, like... Not controversial, but, like, off-putting, maybe a little. I put myself in the 3 of us, but, like, a little more, like, black licorice of the sorts.
I'm not going to call myself off-putting.
And I think that you and Solomon are the 2 that are, like, more so, like...
We're more easily digested.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right, actually. That's really spot on.
Yeah. Okay. Who is the most flawed Bob's Burgers character and why?
I don't watch. This is a bad question. I haven't watched Bob's Burgers in, like, 10 years.
10 years? Get over yourself.
Or, like, 8 years.
In my bathroom, there's a painting of Tina from Bob's Burgers, and Keshia painted it for me.
I used to smoke a lot of weed and watch a lot of Bob's Burgers, but
and
I'm almost 30 and I'm evolved now.
And I'm at your age as you were then, so obviously that's what I've done to follow in your footsteps. Yeah.
But I smoke less weed and have evolved to reality TV instead of cartoons, so I can't really answer that.
I think the 2 most flawed Bob's Burgers characters are, this might be controversial, but... Loki Tina.
Tina? What? She's the greatest.
I know, she's my all-time go, and I love her so much, but I do think that it comes with, like, her just... She's generally upsetting sometimes, you know?
She is off-putting. If you want to call someone off-putting, it's her.
Okay, who's your favorite housewife of all time? Keshia is what Fraser just referred to as, what was it, Republican slop
Excuse
of Bravo
me?
TV. And I was like, that's hilarious.
My favorite house? I thought you meant my house favorite franchise.
Oh, okay. Beverly Hills is your favorite franchise.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
After watching every single franchise from season 1 to current.
Yeah, duh.
Beverly Hills is
If you're
number
gonna
one.
rank 'em,
My
you
favorite
gotta-
housewife of all time is Lisa Vanderpump. Because she is what makes Beverly Hills Housewives.
Okay.
Oh, actually, maybe Lisa Rinna.
Two
Two Lisas.
She is two Lisas.
I'm gonna tie the two Lisas.
Just call it Lisa at the end of the day.
yes. The Lisas of Beverly Hills are my favorites.
We both live with our best friend. Who do you think knows each other better, me or Jenna, or you and Kathleen?
Obviously, me and Kathleen, because we've been friends for...
Whatever. I think you and Kathleen have been friends for way longer, obviously, because you're chopped unk and older. But but I think that me and Jenna have lived with each other harder.
That is honestly very true.
Thank you.
The first time me and Kathleen lived together was not a good situation.
Yeah.
We fought a lot, and we're like just very distant and weird with each other.
That's how we were, to be candid
Yeah.
on the pod. That's how we were when we first moved in together for, like, honestly, the first, like, 4 months, I would say. It was just, like, a weird...
And then I brought my ex into
Adjustment.
the house, and then
Yes.
it was just fucking bizarre. We were all mad at each other. It was a really bad idea.
Yeah.
Now that we live together, things are easy breezy, cover girl, but fine, maybe you know each other better. No, you don't. You're better at living with each other. I
Okay.
know Kathleen like my fucking pinky finger. If that's a saying.
Soon on the podcast, we'll have both of them on, and we'll do a best friends quiz. And
don't
we'll
lose.
prove you... I was going to say, and you'll lose hard.
I don't lose.
Sorry, I'm burping on the pod. When have I embarrassed you the most?
Constantly.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I was waiting for that.
I'm just kidding. You honestly don't embarrass me. I'm very proud of you. Maybe when I was like... Except nobody knew we were related in Hinton, so nothing you
Yeah.
could have done would have been embarrassing
Why?
to me. Why? Hard to say.
Hard to say.
It's actually... Okay, so can I tell this random story? On the
Yes,
pod?
please. Please.
So Kathleen was just in Victoria, and
Okay,
there's like a
visiting
big
her parents?
Hinton crowd in Victoria.
Who?
Let me not out them all here.
Oh, okay, cool.
But
We'll talk
there's
later.
like a big group of Hinton people that live out there.
Because
That
there's,
are
like...
Chloe,
Yes.
Guimo, and Morgan Labacane, Emily Russell, who I was good friends with.
Yeah.
There was like a big group of them. So that is who Addison, Kathleen's brother, is
Mm-hmm.
good friends with. And he was like, how's Keisha's brother? Or someone asked, how's Keisha's brother doing? And they were like, Kathleen was like, Solomon? And they were like, who the hell's Solomon? Like, Michael Obin. What? Everyone thinks he's my brother. Nobody
That's-
knows you guys are related to me. They think Michael's my brother, who is my uncle. But they think that's my brother, and you guys are nothing to do with me.
Two separate pieces.
So, I don't think you've ever really embarrassed me, because
Okay.
nobody knows you're related to
It's
me.
funny because, like, Hinton is such a small town where, like, if you do know the people, you know them insanely well.
Yeah.
And, like, Chloe's younger brother, Caden.
Yeah.
So he was in my grad class.
Right.
And our families had known each other for, like, a bunch of
Right.
years already. And he's a pretty conservative person.
Oh.
And he's not, like, totally down with, like...
Are we outing him on the pod?
No, not at, it ends well. And he wasn't, like, totally down with the community at the time. And he would, like, make a lot of bad comments. And then I wasn't even out yet. But one day we were, like, hanging out after graduation for, like, a grad party. And he was like, oh, like, when's Ava coming? And I was like, oh, like, I don't know. I think in the next couple hours. And he was like, oh, like, why don't you know when she's coming? And I was like, oh, like, I don't know. She's just, like, getting ready with her family and stuff. And he was like, yeah, but, like, you guys have been together for, like, years. And I was like, what? Me and Ava? And I was like, it's very heartwarming that, like, you were still okay with that. And, like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Like,
That's
as
nice.
a conservative man. Okay. Who is your dream music festival lineup of artists you've already seen live?
I feel like I hate that question because
Okay.
I want
She
I want
hates
it
the
to be
question.
people I haven't seen. But
Do both.
No, okay, we'll do people I have seen. Ludacris was one of the best sets I've ever seen in my
Really?
life. It was so much fun. I would do that again in a heartbeat. I put Ludacris, Missy Elliott. Who else did I see that year? Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
It was so good. And Kendrick.
When did you see Kendrick?
Twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2014 and 2015.
Damn.
Fuck. Anderson .Paak. Except, okay, I don't even remember seeing Anderson .Paak. That was in Calgary in like 2016. But Anderson .Paak right now is my guy.
Yeah.
Except for JC. I love JC. Rest in, no,
He's still
alive.
with us.
I love JC. But Anderson .Paak is my number one that like I listen to consistently.
Okay.
I love Anderson .Paak and I don't even remember seeing him.
Silk Sonic.
So he would be
I know Anderson .Paak.
Okay, he would be in there. And A$AP Ferg was really fun. Snoop Dogg was sick. I don't know, just all my goat rappers.
Okay, 2 people you've never seen.
A$AP Rocky.
Are you seeing
Jay-Z.
him this summer?
Yeah, I'll see him July 4th. Rogers Arena, Edmonton, Alberta. It's gonna be pretty sick. A$AP Rocky, Jay-Z. I would love to see... I would see Miley Cyrus, I think.
Oh,
would be
nice.
So fun. Let me throw something random
I was
in
gonna
there.
say that is so not your vibe, so I love to hear
that
it.
would be sick.
That would be sick. Especially in a fuck-ass Hannah Montana wig. Sue me.
Yeah. It would be so fun. I don't know who else do I listen to a lot. Gold Link, I think would be cool. I would be really hyped. I saw Lauren. Oh yeah, Lauryn Hill. I can't believe I forgot about
yes.
her. I did see her also at One Love in Calgary, so
Really?
she would be way up there on my people I've seen lineup. Yeah, that was a great show.
Damn.
I don't think I appreciate.
I've seen a few like clips of her recently.
Yeah.
Where was she recently that I was like, I love you so much, this is a bad look.
Oh, she's so.
She was with like Kanye or something, and I was like on the Sphere.
Controversial. I would put Kanye in the list of people I would love to see that I have not. I can separate it.
She can separate.
I know I shouldn't, but I would see Kanye.
My goal,
I would see Kanye like 10
was
years
to get
ago.
Keshia canceled after this podcast, and I've done it.
Let me see Kanye 10 years ago. If we develop a time machine, I would see Kanye 10 years ago.
Yes,
and we'll forget about all this bullshit. And
or even
also,
just like
let
see
me
graduation.
not dig myself a hole any further.
Okay, believe it or not, because she's not fully dressing the part today, and I'm out mogging her in my Oilers jersey.
I would say know this was gonna be filmed.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, that's the outfit you're wearing," and she was like, "It's filmed," and I was like, "Thank you for watching my earlier work, Keshia." But other than even right now, you're still eating. I'm just making fun of you for the bit. I would say that you are one of the most well balanced in a stylized circle.
I did go to fashion school for 2 years until I dropped out.
Do you have any words on our swag gap?
I don't know what that means.
It means that, like, every good relationship has no swag gap. So, like, your swag levels are up here and mine are down here. So we have a huge swag gap.
I don't think we have a swag gap.
Oh, really?
I think we have, like, parallel swags.
Okay.
They're very different.
But they're still...
But you look cool. I think you look memorable. You got fucking purple hair. What do you mean?
Thank you.
You have a swag?
Thank you. That's
They're just
really not the
different
answer
swags.
I really thought you were going to say something else, so I'm very happy.
And we both...
Blushing.
Am I allowed to say dyke on the Yes! I feel like we've both been accused of dressing like a dyke.
Yes.
So we got our own separate swag. I think it's cool.
I think it's cool. Are there any reoccurring themes in your art?
No, not at all. I'm not really... something comes into my head or I see something that kind of inspires me and I just do.
If anyone wants to buy any pieces by Keshia, DM me. Even if you just want to look, like, they are genuinely insane. She has such a, like... There's something almost, like, higher level with your art of, like... Just the way, like, where your mind goes and, like, the entire big picture of the piece itself, to me, is just always insane.
Colors and animals. I
Yes.
guess that is.
Okay.
I like my pastels. I like pink. I like brights. I'm very specific about, like, my color palettes.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a lot of, like, weird, like, I'm drawing some cuttlefish right now. And
That's
those
cool.
creepy little
Yeah.
animals.
You
but
are
make
a
them
big
cute.
water person, too.
I love
big
aliens.
aquatics, yes.
And I feel like the ocean is
And,
the
like,
aliens of the sea,
dare I say,
of the earth.
of the
Like,
earth.
they're so cool.
I would also say you're a big hybrid person in
Yes.
your earlier works?
In my earlier works, I do have a couple hybrids.
You know what I
Hybrid
mean?
paintings I've done. That's true. Because I like animals, but also I think bodies are hot. So
I think bodies are hot.
Put a hot woman's body with a cool animal head.
Yeah.
I'm going to be working on a crocodile, a naked lady crocodile woman.
Can you make me a big
works.
one from our house in Vancouver? I want like an entire wall. Like if I buy a canvas, will you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It might take me 3 years.
That's
but
fine.
I'll do it.
When I'm rich and famous, people are going to be like, and who is this by? And I'll be like, well, you'll never guess.
You'll never guess.
You'll never guess.
And you'll never buy one because 3 years is about the turnaround time for a piece of my art.
Okay, what's your party trick?
I can kick higher than your head.
And
damn I can.
And damn she can. We talked about this a while ago, and I was like, you're going to fall on your ass when you do it. And she planted her feet, and she fucking did it. She can kick high.
I would show you if we weren't in such close
Have you ever done that at a party?
I've done it all the time. That's literally my party trick. I get drunk and I say, I bet I can kick higher than your head. Oh!
Did you kick someone in the face?
No, I kicked the TV off a mount.
When?
In Vancouver, we were at one of Lane's friends' places, and it was like this little basement suite, and I said it, and I did it, but I didn't realize there was a TV mounted on the wall, like right here-ish. Yeah. And I kicked it, and it fell, and he was pissed. I had to apologize a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for anything. I guess maybe
Pretty
that's
privilege.
me being an asshole, but...
Pretty privilege.
Yeah, that was a bad time. I forgot about that.
What's your...
Sorry, what the hell's your name? Tony! Sorry, Tony!
Sorry, Tony. Sorry, Tony.
Italian Tony.
Italian Tony. Well, duh.
No, he wasn't.
That's like saying beautiful Jenna.
That's not the same. Okay.
What's your signature? Speaking of Jenna, you, Jenna, and probably Jane are the 3 best cooks I know. What's your signature dish?
I make a mean carrot cake coffee cake.
Ooh, you are a big carrot cake girl. Anytime we go into the Obin, my favorite's cheesecake and her favorite's carrot cake, and we'd go to this cafe in Hinton and we'd always get that, and it's so
yeah, I know. I make
good.
a sick carrot cake coffee cake, so it's got like a brown sugar crumble on top, and then I do a cream cheese drizzle. It's really good, and I make these really sick Brussels sprouts. Air fried
I've had
with
your Brussels
maple
sprouts.
Syrup and bacon, a little spice in there. I throw in some cayenne. Those are really good. And a steak. I can cook a
steak with
good
mushrooms.
Steak.
Always.
Yeah, with mushrooms. My mushrooms are top notch.
Damn. And what was the most recent thing you made me? Was like
Brussels sprout and kale salad.
Yes, that was amazing.
I've only ever made that once. It was
really?
That was the only time I ever made that.
Incredible. I came home
so
raving
stoned,
about it.
I didn't know how it was gonna go.
But it was true. And you had like carrots. It was
and
the
ribs?
last time you cooked.
Oh, I can make good ribs too. Those ribs
Keisha's
are really
worried
good.
about what I eat because I don't cook barely at all. So when Keisha cooks for me, it's a real treat.
I don't cook that often either, but when I cook, I make
you throw your whole
good
pussy
soup
into it.
too.
Ooh,
Really good turkey and white bean chili.
One time I made a soup once, and it was butternut squash.
Oh.
And it was delicious.
Nice.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I love a chili.
Okay, I have a this or that game.
Okay.
TV show or like playing a game on your Switch?
TV show. Oh no, both.
Yeah, that's what I know.
I can't play a game on my Switch without
A
my
TV
TV show in the background. I love TV. I'm addicted.
I'm addicted.
That's my worst trait.
I know, you're TV. Okay, would you rather on a date night go to a stand-up show or a concert?
Stand-up show. I love a stand-up show.
I love a stand-up show. Okay, books or
Depends
movie?
whose concert.
Books or movies?
Books. I fall asleep during movies.
Yeah.
I can watch a TV show for 8 hours, but I can't sit through a 2.5 hour movie. I don't know what it is.
Okay, vape or cigarette?
Popper? Just kidding. Just kidding, vape. I love my vape.
Take it. Okay, describe yourself using 3 adjectives.
Chaos. I don't know. Think of more.
Chaos.
Work ethic. Is that one word?
Yes.
I work
Yes.
hard. Work ethic, chaos, lazy.
Lazy in your downtown.
Reality. I don't know.
Reality, like TV, or like your... Oops,
No,
sorry,
that's a
babe.
bad one. Chaos, work ethic, lazy.
Okay.
I'm standing with it.
You are someone who's... I feel like I am very bad at, like, separating different parts of my life.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're a lot better at, like, compartmentalizing.
I don't know. I don't think I'm that good at it. Yeah. I don't know. When I'm on, I'm on. When I'm working, I'm there. I'm clocked in, and I'm like, I'm fucking here. Let me be the best I can be at this.
Yeah.
And then I clock out and get home and be like, how can I bring myself the most joy that I can possibly have? And that's by watching reality TV and eating some shit I shouldn't be eating. And that's like my parallels.
You should.
I don't know. Does that even answer the question?
Of course it does. Okay, what dairy product do you miss most?
Well, let's be clear that I haven't really cut anything out. But
Just make us suffer.
I'm
I'm the one suffering.
I love a blizzard. I love a Smartie blizzard with pecans added into
Ooh.
it. It's so good. Also brie. A baked brie. I do suffer.
Brie with like
Actually, I can find lactose-free brie now.
What?
Yeah, it's Safeway.
Is that like $300?
It's $8 for a thing about this big.
Yeah. That sounds very
That's worth it. I love brie.
Do you
mac and cheese.
What do you make like brie with? Like, do you do a berry with it or something?
I like a red pepper jam.
Ooh,
Red pepper
yum.
jam.
What did we just get? Berry jalapeno?
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Pickled jalapenos?
No, the jam.
I
It's like a berry jalapeno though.
don't know. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a red pepper jam with some baked brie, some spicy salami type things, and like crackers.
A full board.
A full board. I love a charcuterie.
Is that where you're ordering for the table?
Oh, for sure. And I just make charcuterie for myself at home all the time. With my lactose-free baked brie.
Yeah, duh. Do you give me the vibe that you would order your groceries instead of going to
No,
a
I
grocery store?
love grocery shopping. I love it so
I hate
much.
it so much. I get so
I don't get it.
overstimulated.
Kathleen orders her groceries and it like hurts my soul a little bit. I'm like, you don't want to come grocery shopping with me? I love this. I go grocery shopping like twice a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love
Okay.
grocery shopping.
What's
and I just
like-
go aisle.
What's your favorite aisle? Are you in a superstore?
I like Save-On or Safeway.
Oh.
Safeway's my favorite actually, but it's not as
We
accessible.
got one in Hinton.
Yes. It's not as accessible to me and it's expensive. But I like the baked goods aisle. The other day I was in Save-On right after they baked the breads. The smell is so... I love being at the grocery store. I just like to go aisle by aisle. I don't have a favorite aisle. I go aisle by... What do I want here? What do I want here? Ooh,
little
should
this.
I try this?
A little that.
It brings me so much joy. I love food.
Is your most controversial take having Shia LaBeouf on your Disney Mount Rushmore?
Is that my most controversial take in the world? Probably not. But it is a controversial take.
What do you think your most controversial take is?
I don't know. That I love Ignition Remix by R. Kelly. That seems worse.
That seems a little worse.
That's way worse. I love that song and I'm not letting it go. I hate R. Kelly. I watched the documentary. Piece of shit. The worst.
The worst.
Remix by R. Kelly. Banger. I will not. It's the remix to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. It's so good.
I've heard that song a few times in your car, for
That
sure.
would be my karaoke song if I ever did karaoke.
Really?
And I
You were
didn't
gonna
think
do
I would
that
get
for
booed.
karaoke? Yeah, I was gonna say, that is bold of you.
I love that song. That's my most controversial opinion, I would say.
It's okay. I'm like, who's doing that?
Who's listening?
Okay, to be quite honest, I really have to pee.
I thought it was going to give you a little extra.
It is
bump.
giving me, I think it was giving me a little extra edge, but no, I'm scared. I'm high and scared. We're back.
Okay, did you really, in your heart of hearts, believe the Oilers were going to make it past first round this year?
That's a great question. I am a fairly optimistic person when it comes to the sports teams that I root for. I will be honest, blindly optimistic at most points. Did I think we were going to take it all? Do I ever think
I hope
that?
they did.
I always hope they do. Of course, I always hope they do. Did I think we were going to make it past first round? Yeah, of course. Even, honestly, to the very last game, I thought we would at least make it, like, to the finals and get silver medal again.
After game 2, I was like, oh, God. Yeah. We're fucked.
Game 1, we came on strong, and I was like, it was a really, like, game 1 was, like, one of the best games of hockey I've seen in a while. But, yeah. It's always, what's the fucking Brady Kachuk? Always bridesmaid, never bride. Drysdale. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
He's not wrong.
Fuck you. Whatever.
Okay, what's the obsession with Lego Batman? Why did that come about?
Okay. So basically, I have seen the movies a bunch of times throughout the years.
Why? Why do you like it so much?
The writing is insane. It is such a, like, joke movie. And I am a slut for, like, a
joke.
I'm a slut for a joke. What can I say? And so I always found that admirable. And then I was on shrooms one night with, like, it was, like, me, Jenna, Ava, Malia. And we were at our old apartment. And I was just chain smoking on the patio for, like, 8 hours. And I was like, I'm Lego Batman. I resonate with this character more than I've ever resonated with any other TV or movie character in this moment in time.
But
like,
why?
not
what
like,
about you?
I just felt so, like, we had, like, this really good conversation about, like, paternity and, like, just, like, big picture, like, you know what I mean? And just, like, things like that, and, like, just being a sheep and, like, all of the, I don't know, it really hit deep with me, and I was like, oh, I feel so dark and mysterious and Lego Batman. And so I was listening to, like, there's, like, 3 songs that I was, like, really hitting heavy on my Lego Batman sphere. Almost Hear You Sigh by Rolling Stones. Anything Adrian Linker, and I think it was, like, No Surprises, Radiohead or something. And I was just, like, listening to these 3 songs, and I was like, oh, the end is near. I feel it soon. And so ever since then, as a joke, my friends, like, call me Lego Batman. So then I was like, I should just make this my entire brand, actually.
But also, your shower was bad, and then you came out in a cape and went
Yes!
crazy.
I forgot about this part. So my favorite thing about being on drugs is taking a shower.
Okay.
I'm known for my shower.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever done that.
What?
Maybe
It
not.
changed my life. The first time I did it, now every single time I need to take a shower at some point during the trip. And I like to listen to, like, a specific, like, set of, like, songs or, like, an album or something. And I was trying to shower, and the water was just, like, staying cold. And, like, I'm usually all for a cold shower, but, like, it was, like, ice cold, and, like, I was in the mood for something more lukewarm. And I was using Jenna's speaker because my speaker the group was using. So I was like, I'm just going to play song. And we were listening to something on my phone. So I was like, I'm going to take Jenna's phone and speaker. And it wouldn't connect with each other, even though it's her phone and her speaker. And, like, the playlists weren't, like, syncing. And it just, like, kept, like, stopping halfway through a song. And I came out furious, and all I could find in my room, because I'm whimsical, was a cape. And I storm out in a cape, and I'm like, I think it was, like, a curtain or something, too. And I was like, somebody better fix my shower situation right fucking now. And I was furious. And then I was in, like, a bad mood when we were having these, like, big conversations and stuff. And I was so pessimistic about my future and about who I was. And, like, I was just
giving Lego Batman.
It was just giving Lego Batman.
Okay.
And that's when it all became real for me.
Shit.
Yeah.
And my final question, as the host of this podcast. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked up do you think it is that our mother doesn't have one single song downloaded on her phone. She has no way to access music on her cell phone. On a scale of 1 to serial killer.
I think that's a 12. I think, especially someone who introduced me to a lot of music growing up, the fact that on her cell phone, she's not a technology person and she's not a cell phone person in general, so I don't think for her it's entirely insane, considering she doesn't have a password on her phone either. But the fact that, like, she can't go into the music and, like, after a long, hard day, all I want to do is listen to the music I want to listen to.
Yeah.
And, like, to be fair, if you know me, I am a control freak with music sometimes, and I, like, have to have, like, the final say if we're all hanging out, especially in my home. But the fact that she doesn't choose anything, she just, like, listens to the radio and lets it all just, like, hit her. Especially, she'll, like, bounce between stations, too. Yeah. And I'm like, what?
Just download some fucking music, woman.
Just please. And, like, I've tried to set up Spotify for her and stuff, and she's like, well, it's an app, I'm never going to use it. And I was like, it's, like, I'll put it, like, right beside, so like, Google. Easy. Like,
I just found that out yesterday.
Yeah.
But I mean, it makes sense. I'm not surprised, but also it's
I'm like,
crazy.
She grew up on a farm with no running water. Yeah, I don't think a cell phone with Spotify or Apple Music is her biggest. Let's hear her on SoundCloud, something she can listen to everything.
Don't give her SoundCloud, are you kidding me?
It's going to send her down a dark path, but I think it'll be good for her. The next thing I want her to get, because she's such a ranter, in the best way possible, I am too, that's why I have a podcast, but I think we should get her on Reddit.
She will. That's a terrible idea.
She is going to get into the most lively conversations, and she's going to get.
I don't think she would post. I think she'd be an observer.
No, I think if there were certain takes, like, especially on, like, something she's interested, like a Jodi Picoult book or something, I think that she would get
reality shit.
Yeah, some reality shit. I think she is opinionated enough to get herself into a deep, dark place.
All right, I like that for her.
Yeah. And I think she needs a community.
A Reddit community? She has a community. She does not need a Reddit community. Keep her out of it.
Anyways, I think that's it. That's all for us. Thank you so much, Keshia Obin, for coming on the podcast. It was really nice to meet you. I haven't known you for my entire life at all. And thank you for being open and honest and coming on the podcast despite your wishes.
Sorry, I was the worst guest you ever had.
Yeah, and I said that. So, okay. Fun. Thank you so much. I love you. Good night.